Caledonia Warriors ended the regular season with an 8-0 record. Now a week ago tonight, they ended up getting a 44-14 win over La Crescent Hoka. Chatting here with head coach Carl Fruechte, and looking at that game, coach, you got off to a good start and never looked back from a scoreboard perspective. Looking at the film from that game, what were your takeaways?
Happy with the first half, not happy with the second half. I thought the second half, our younger kids could have stepped up better. I thought they could have used better technique. I thought we could have done a better job in the second half, to be real honest with you, Darren. And going to be real honest, a little disappointed that second group, third group didn't put some more points up. Nothing, not taking nothing away from La Crescent Hoka. They did, they played a great game. Terry Donovan's doing a great job there, but we have high standards, and I felt like we should have been able to put the ball in the end zone a couple times.
And looking at your situation, you guys earned the number 1 seed, which meant you had a bye in the first round of sectionals. But with that bye and now a game that got moved back to Wednesday night, your sectional semifinal is now going to be a Monday night game. Normally, you're worrying about managing 3 games in 11 days. Now you're going almost 2 weeks without playing a football game. What are the challenges that perhaps presents?
Well, the kids are going stir crazy, and they're tired of practicing, and I can't blame them, right? As a coach, you love practice. The older I've gotten, Darren, the more I love practices. In your 20s and 30s, you live for Friday, and now now that I'm in my 50s, upper 50s, I live for the Monday through Thursday, to be honest. But there is a point where it's time to get to a game, and our kids are handling it well. They got good focus. And we're excited to play Monday night.
You mentioned your kids are stir crazy. How are the coaches doing?
Yeah, we're a little bit stir crazy too. I mean, to be honest, and you get in that rhythm, right? You get in that routine, and now it's thrown off a little bit. But just like we always tell the boys, that's just like life, right? Sport is to get you ready for life, and things aren't always smooth. And I don't think it's, I don't know. I'm going to throw this out there, Darren. I think everybody needs to vent a little bit, and that includes high school kids. And it's okay to vent and then move on and let's go. And that's probably more us coaches venting in the coaches room, but the kids are great. They're doing awesome.
And are there maybe situations in practice where you can maybe increase the competitiveness of practice to maybe simulate a game situation during this off time?
Yeah, you try, and then of course, Darren. I think you know me well enough. I'm a paranoid guy when it comes to coaching and keeping kids fresh and healthy and fast, and so you do, and then you pull back because it's again, you want your stallions, right? At the end of the day, we try to treat our kids like racehorses, and we want them to be fast and ballistic, and we really emphasize the mental side of a lot. So you do, and then you sort of go day by day, to be honest.
And then next Monday night, you'll take on a Lewiston Altura team that got the win over St. Charles last night. Talk about that group. You probably haven't had a lot of time to look at film on them, but they're 4-5 now on the season. What do you know about them firsthand?
Well, Brent Olson and I are good friends. I consider Brent a very good coaching friend, a personal friend. I think he does a great job up in Lewiston. I know his D coordinator. They're good people. So they run the wing tee. We know that they do it very well. And when you play the wing tee in schools like that, you gotta be disciplined, and it's assignment football, and you got to trust one another. And again, that's why high schools run these type of offenses, right? Because kids get lack of discipline, and so we got to make sure we account for every gap and don't go flying out of our gaps. And we know that Brent is going to have his kids ready. They always play hard. Good kids, good people up there, and we have a lot of respect for them, Darren. Like I've said a million times, we're not in the habit of looking past an opponent, and we definitely won't do that Monday night.
And as I talk to you here on Thursday morning, is this kind of the start of the preparation for the game here practice-wise today, or are you just kind of continuing from what you've done for the past week?
A little bit of both, right? A little bit of both, and but mostly, we're going to really focus in on Lewiston Altura, and as we speak, Brent texted me last night, and we're waiting for tape, and just we'll go from there when we get the tape. And yeah, I mean, you want to account for what they do, and you got to look at their athletes, and you got to make sure that you account for them. And yeah, I mean, we'll be all in on Lewiston the next couple of days, obviously.
All right, Coach. Well, your kids get to play Monday Night Football this week, and hopefully it's a successful game for your kids. Keep your guys healthy. We wish best of luck, and let's have another conversation next week.
That would be awesome, Darren. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Caledonia head coach Carl Fruechte. It's Caledonia and Lewiston Altura Monday night in the section semifinal.